Welcome to NEXTGames Game Preview Series. This video covering the brand new game released today, Aliens Fireteam Elite. Now in this video, I'll simply show you a playthrough of the first mission of this game called Priority 1 Ingress. I'll have commentary at the start, kind of going over my findings for this first mission and what I think of this game. Now in the last 20 to 30 years, a number of Alien titles have come out in the Alien franchise series. Some better than others. In 2014, we were treated to Alien Isolation, which was one of the best titles in the series. By comparison, a few years previous, Aliens Colonial Marines came out, and it was an absolute disaster. Now, despite the hit-and-miss nature of this franchise, I decided to go ahead and get this on opening day, hoping that the throngs of xenomorphs coming at me would be an enjoyable experience. Now in Fireteam Elite, you work cooperatively with two other real-life players to accomplish goals in your mission and fight back those throngs of xenomorphs. Now each of the 3 members in your team gets to be one of 5 unique classes: Gunner, Demolisher, Technician, Doc, and Recon. Now this brings me to my first complaint on this game. Now during the group finder process, you simply enter a queue and get automatically matched with 2 other players. Now, it would be nice if they could spread the different classes so that you maybe used 3 of the 5 jobs covering your bases. However, it just appears to just grab 2 people and stick them with you. In this particular instance on my first run, I was a gunner and I got stuck with 2 technicians. It's not the worst thing in the world, I just wish they would have put a little more thought into the group finding process. The other thing I'm kind of frustrated with is we were told that there would be a single player option for this game. I've looked around the entire game and there's nothing I can do in single player mode. The only way you can really advance in the game is by playing with 2 other real life players. Now I actually find this quite frustrating. I'm sure people who are only interested in the multiplayer experience will be just fine with it. But if you've watched my channel at all, you know I like to solo lots of things and kind of get a feel for the game by myself before involving other players. Sadly, in Firestorm Elite, you don't get that option. You just get thrown immediately into your first mission with 2 other random players, and you're expected to just know what to do, and that the 3 of you are supposed to cooperate and get through it. Mind you, you're supposed to do all of this without any communication. So you can see there is no chat windows, and there is no microphone settings to actually be able to speak with the other person. That was really poor planning in my opinion, especially for a game that they expect to be exclusively multiplayer. The last 2 negative complaints I'll give on this game is first the field of view. It just feels like it's completely off, especially when some of the aliens get in close quarters. It's just too difficult to spin around and shoot some of them when they get anywhere within about 5 to 10 feet of you. The final complaint I give, and I'm sure I'll get used to this as time goes on, is the targeting. It lags just a little bit behind your mouse reactions, which was definitely throwing off my aiming during this initial run. I'm sure I'll eventually get used to it, but I would like a little more precise aiming in a shooter such as this. Now despite all of those complaints, I actually still had a very enjoyable experience playing this game. I was fortunate enough to get teamed with 2 other people that stuck with me, and we were able to accomplish the objectives together without the ability to communicate, and I will say they seem to have packed a very large variety of weapons and mods for those weapons into this game that should suit a number of playstyles, making it so the playability of this game is good for some time to come. Now one way you can significantly add to your enjoyment of this game is by only signing up with private groups. Now this is going to require you having at least 2 other friends that you know that play the game, but then the 3 of you will be able to form your own 3-man team, picking out the specific classes you want to use with your group, and then taking on this entire game with that challenge and your 2 friends. Especially if all 3 of you are on Discord or even in the same room, it would definitely add to the enjoyment of the game. I can't wait to get 2 more copies of this and play it with my boys, as they really enjoyed watching me in my first playthrough this morning. That, however, does bring me to one final complaint of this game, and that is, in its initial form, I don't really feel it's worth the $70 price tag for the deluxe edition. Unless you're a huge fan of the franchise and really dying to get into this game, I recommend waiting till it's on sale in the Steam store and then picking it up, as it really is quite an enjoyable experience. That's about really all I have to share after my first 30-minute mission in this game. If you'd like to see more videos on my channel on the Alien Firestorm Elite franchise, be sure to give the video a like and post it on there in the comments, and I'll be sure to do some more videos. Enjoy the rest of the mission example.
Honecker, probably. Release the lugs.
Grabbing ammo.
Anyway, I'm thinking we can track the doctor using station logs. I found a data access point, but it's further in. Concentrate on getting the power up. Never seen so much acid in one bug. Where can these come from?
Patching up.
Dynamo room's just ahead. Restart's mostly automated. Spinning this up is gonna make noise, vibration, heat, whatever bugs key off, they'll catch it.
Aid kit's here.
Be ready for a fight when you switch on.
Deploy. Patching up. Aid kit's here. Grabbing ammo.
This thing's been idle a long while. It's gonna take time to... Movement! Dynamo just finished injecting lubricant. H2 feeds just connected. Getting there.
Dog.
Shit, that's a warrior. Just about to kick power to the mains.
Deploy.
Nice. We'll send a follow-up engineering team to get that mess fixed proper.
Patching up.
Keep heading aft toward the core.
Free army.
Got another swarm brewing. Break out the heavy shit, this is gonna get spicy. access I mentioned is just ahead. We'll see if Honecker's left any tracks. I got Esther standing by to analyze the logs. She's our battalion synthetic.
Hello, Marines. It is a pleasure to work with you. The access point is to the right, through the door.
Running a bypass. Sentry deployed.
Accessing. Thank you. I will be a moment.
Sentry deployed.
Got it. While Ez runs through the logs, you keep heading aft.
Check this out. Through the door.
On your toes, fire team. Watch the vents.
Pardon me. 2 weeks ago, the mainframe on Deck 41 was accessed, I believe by Dr. Honecker.
Marines, head to the core lift. Big freight elevator. Goes all the way up. When we reach Honecker, we're gonna find a scientist or a puddle of chunky marinara. I got a plan running. somebody actually paid for safety rails. Got some big internal leaks. Never a good sign in space.
Look at this.
Listen,
If we don't find this guy alive, I'm gonna kill him. Nearly there. You still good, Marines?
Incoming.
That's the lift. Entrance on the far side.
Aid kit's here.
Same deal as the generator. Expect little friends to pop out all over when this turns on. Elevator 17 decks up. It'll take a while to show. Here they come. This is a
Over
big
here.
damn signal.
Aid kit's here. Sentry deployed. Check this
Attention,
out.
left. Center column. Got a spitter.
Grabbing ammo.
Just another minute. You got this. Air shaft, right side.
Deployed. Sentry deployed.
Into the elevator. Haul ass, Marines. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Honecker awaits. At least that's what my betting pool thinks.
Now at the end of the run, you'll be given some mission rewards for successfully completing it. If you found any hidden caches, you'll also be able to collect the items from it. You'll also get some experience, so you'll level up. I assume that's going to make you stronger and maybe give you more options as you progress through the game. And then you'll also be given an example of your performance. Now, I'm not particularly proud of how I did here, but I do like the fact that it actually shows you how you did compared to the other people in your party. As when you're right in the heat of the moment, you can't really tell who's shooting what and whose bullets are actually killing which xenomorph. So this is good to actually show you exactly how your run went. Okay, that's going to be about it. We're going to return to base. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay safe and stay healthy out there.
Then horns resounds the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those who fall. For those who fight, for those who fall. Warlord weaves his web of fear. Each man gets his fated share.